These past few weeks have been especially lonely. Everybody seems to be so busy. It's almost if they expect me to believe they're out at sea. But really, I already know they're having fun without me. I'm socially deprived. I'm socially deprived.
Oh, there we go.
Welcome to the crooked tile. Wait, fuck. The tilted tile. I'll edit that in post. Hi, I'm Ian Fuller, and this is my other host,
Eric Watson.
He's related to the famous Watson that helped Sherlock.
Definitely.
Yeah. He's a very smart lad. He knows 2 plus 2. What's the answer for that, Eric?
Give me a second. Six.
Sex?
No, it's not sex.
Well, if it's 2 plus 2, it's an orgy.
No, it's foursome. It's only if it's 5. It's okay. Anyway.
Anyways, let's get to an actual.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into the news. The world's still on fire. Coronavirus is spreading rampant, and I'm in a room. I'm locked in a basement with this man. He's holding me hostage.
You said no outside contact.
Call the police.
Don't call the police.
Alexa, intruder alert. Call the police.
Okay.
All right. Let's get to an actual topic.
All right.
We have several laid out, none of which are good. Eric, do you vape?
I don't know. I'm
Me
a good
either.
Christian boy.
I'm a good agnostic, and I don't do the vaping. I just drink depression.
Here, I'll drink to that.
Me too.
I will drink a non-alcoholic drink.
To be clear, I am drinking boomer juice. Yeah. So.
Energy drink.
Enerbeam.
Energy. Anyway, Ian.
Yeah.
You had any weird dreams lately?
Funny you say that. I actually had one this morning. I woke up and then I was in like a weird state of like half awake, half asleep, and when I fell back asleep, I had a dream where I was Peanut from the SCP wiki.
Alright.
In the setting of the SCP laboratory game.
Alright.
Being chased by the Doomslayer from the Doom Eternal 2020, who is a buff boy. So I was essentially a cement peanut running around scared for my life from just...
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
Could you, like, move?
Yeah, I could move.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter that the Doomslayer was looking at me. He was looking at me with such anger and lust to kill that me as Peanut was running. Just imagine, like...
Terrifying.
Yeah. Just imagine a concrete Peanut running as fast as he can away from a wall of meat and death. It was terrifying. It was such a weird dream though, because I knew I was dreaming, but I was so terrified from dying from the Doomslayer that I was like, I need to run.
Okay.
Go, yeah.
But wouldn't it have been cool if he did like one of those like cinematic things where it like snaps your neck and then punches you?
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm Peanut. I snap the necks.
Okay. Yeah. Why didn't you just snap his neck then?
Because it's the Doomslayer. There's no neck. It's all muscle and meat.
All the sides of his neck is just one 6-pack just wrapped around.
Fun fact. Doomslayer under his armor, it just hides more 6-packs. Like his face, there is no face. It's just a 6-pack. What you think are his eyes are really just his nipples.
What if they call him... Oh, wait, no. What if they call him Nipple Face? That's not very scary, though.
That's why he's in the
SCP. Instead of Doom, it's called Nipple Face. You hear that, Bethesda? You want to buy my game idea? It's called Nipple Face.
Yeah, Bethesda, you hear that $1 million idea? Nipple face game.
It's like Doom, but all the monsters are like modeled after body parts, and those big like ball guys can be balls.
I don't think Bethesda will do that, but modding community for Doom or Fallout 4, please. If you can make like
Make Nipple Man.
Make Death Claws in Fallout 5 or 4.
Fallout 5.
Yeah, Fallout 5. Well, they should have had instead of 76.
Yeah.
Wait, that brings up a good question. If Doomslayer is all 6-pack, is his dick just a 6-pack surrounding itself, like in a cylindrical form?
No. It's just like a long 6-pack.
It's just like one long, like
Yes.
singular.
Yes.
It's just a tube of muscle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like sausages.
I think the podcast should be done. I don't think there's anything else.
We've covered it all.
We've reached the pinnacle of comedy.
You hear that, Laugh Factory? You should bring us on.
Yeah, Laugh Factory.
Until you see my face, then I'll wear a mask.
Well, we're supposed to be wearing masks.
I mean, like a full face mask.
Oh, we are definitely 6 feet apart, though. Be rest assured, Mr. Trump, your favorite comedy duo of Eric and Ian, are 6 feet apart, not spraying the coronavirus.
Sure. Excuse me.
If this is 6 feet, I'm doing pretty good. What? Like, if this distance is 6 feet, imagine that would mean for them.
Shut up! God. So, you like music?
No.
I like music.
Well,
I write songs.
Really? Give us a demo right now.
Right now?
Right now. Sing,
No, I'm not gonna sing right now. I'm gonna tell you about the stuff that I write.
Sing Rolling in the Deep by whoever Rolling in the Deep is by.
I don't know. Anyway, so...
Talk about your songs. Talk about your dumbass songs real quick.
well, here. Okay.
Alright, go for it.
I think I wrote this one down.
It would be preferable if you did.
Well, yeah, but well, first I have to see if I can find the thing. Okay, so you know the meme where it's can't waka waka the pain away.
Yeah, with El Senor Pac-Man.
Okay, I'm glad. Here we go. No matter how hard I try, I can't waka waka the pain away.
Yeah.
So I came up with this. I can't waka waka the pain away. I keep a poppin' power pills. It all stays the same. I can't live any longer in the levels of this endless maze. I want to kill myself, so I'll run into the ghost anyways.
That's that's beautiful.
I think I should sell it to a record company, but I don't know any.
Do you want me to give you a quick beat and you can try and rap that?
I mean, sure. I can't waka waka the pain away. I keep a poppin' power pills. It all does the same. Can't fucking live in the levels of this endless maze. I want to kill myself, so I'll run to that ghost anyways. I'm not good at rapping, so
yeah.
Ha!
Take that, Eminem. We're coming for your Emmy.
Screw you, Eminem. Write a diss track on me. Bet you won't.
He probably doesn't know who we are. Or
write a diss track, or else I'm gonna come to your house and probably be nice to you because honestly, I'm scared.
Because honestly, what a mad lad. He's from Michigan, and we're from Michigan. Does he live in Michigan?
Let's go to his house.
I don't actually know where Eminem lives.
Where does here? One second. Let me look
you got
it
the
up.
Google machine. Go for it.
The Google. Okay. Where?
I'm sorry, Bing. If you want to sponsor us, that could be you.
Yeah. Where does
Yahoo? If
Eminem
you're still alive, hit us up.
He does.
He lives in Michigan.
He lives in Detroit.
That sounds about right.
Rochester Hills. I don't think that's in Detroit. I don't know Michigan.
We live in Michigan.
Okay, I
dude.
still don't know Michigan.
It's probably near
I
Detroit.
don't know. He lives...
He lives 5
He
minutes
lives
from
in
here.
Rochester Hills. 15,129 square foot mansion
Jesus.
in a wealthy suburb of Detroit.
Well, yeah.
5.7 acres. 6 bedrooms, 9.5 bathrooms, a tennis court, groomed lake, launch dock, pool, 5-car garage, and 21 rooms. I don't know what I would do with 5 rooms.
Here's what I would do with 5 rooms. Keep my dead baby stash in one, my dead horse stash in another. I'd have just a room full of cocaine.
Wait, so like in piles, like snow, or like stacked up in bricks?
No. It is literally like a wall of cocaine as soon as you open it. It's like a Scrooge McDuck's room, like his safe. I'll just dive into the
cocaine. You won't break your neck.
I mean, hopefully not, but I don't know. Let's...
Oh, pardon me. He has 2 mansions.
Oh, well, obviously, one for Michigan and one for Hollywood.
They're both in Michigan.
Why?
Exactly.
Hold up.
You have 2 houses and you choose to live in Michigan.
You have 1 house and you choose to live in Michigan.
There you go. I have friends who are talking about moving away, and I'm like, no, don't move away. And then I remember where we live, and I'm like,
maybe I'll join you.
No, don't move away. But I mean, I get it if you want to.
Yeah. Michigan, I know you're listening. You know we love you. Stay pure, Michigan, even though you've been passed around like a dirty whore.
Fix your damn roads.
I mean, they are, but it's just making more people angry. And it's taking forever.
Okay, but I have like a thing on my shoulder. It took like 2 weeks to heal, Michigan.
Wait, what?
Oh, I didn't tell you about that.
No, you haven't told me or the millions of people listening at home.
Yeah, yes, the millions. So,
God, you hear that? Millions. He doesn't believe in you. He thinks you're fake like ghosts. Or his father.
What?
Anyways.
My dad is real.
Are you sure
I was just
about
talking to him this morning.
Alright,
But, so, it's this thing. I know it doesn't look bad, but what happened is, I was riding back. I went... Hope my mom doesn't hear this. I said I was going out for a bike ride, but I really rode up to Quality Dairy on my bike.
Ooh, dirty boy.
Yeah.
Speak towards me.
And, what I did is, I was just riding, and I saw this pothole in the road, and I thought...
I'm gonna jump it!
No, I'm like, it's probably not that bad. I can ride through it.
No.
And as I did, I hit it, and I can't go through this, and I fell off my bike. My handlebars went sideways. My back tire almost broke, and I just kind of tumbled. And you're supposed to roll, but I was like, wonder how this is gonna work. And I slid about 3 feet on my shoulder and hands.
Yeah.
And yeah, that hurted.
That hurted?
That shit hurted.
It's like downing a gallon of the hurt juice.
Yeah. But thankfully there was this couple biking alongside me, sort of going in the opposite direction. I won't reveal their names. And they saw me and they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, probably."
Meanwhile, you're bleeding from the face.
I was bleeding pretty hard from my
hands.
shoulder. They're like, "Are you sure? Should we call an ambulance?" I'm like, "No, I'm okay." I mean, the most thing I was pissed about is that, I bought some energy drinks and one of them busted open. I was kind of mad about that.
Region, however the heck you say your name, you stupid energy drink. I love you, but why do you make the pink cotton candy can so weak? I've bought dozens of them, and every time I get a pink one, it's the weakest aluminum you can imagine. It's I poke it and it deforms and it's sad, and I've lost 4 drinks because of your shit aluminum. I love you so much. Just fix your pink cans. It's the only one that has that problem. I don't want to go on rampage, but I've had I've had every flavor. I love your shit, but the pink cans are just made of cardboard and soggy toilet paper. Come on, man. They're the best too. like watermelon and cotton candy. I drink them both at the same time, and it's like, oh, it's so good.
It's called the water candy. No, it's not. That
sounds bad. That's just like when you
water. That's what I call ice cubes.
Water candy. And then when you get like the shaved ice in your water, or like the crushed ice, it's candy or it's water sprinkles.
I can't snap.
Hey,
I can't snap that loud.
I can snap really loud.
Gotta brag. What are you, Thanos' child?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not saying this because I know my uncle and aunt are gonna listen to it, but because I'm sending it to them. I love them. Damn, my cousin's probably gonna listen. But I was gonna say something that I would regret because my mom would hear about it.
Oh.
And it would not have been good. I love you, Mom. Anyway.
I doubt you're ever gonna hear this, Mom.
Let's hope not.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Like 5 years down the road, if this takes off, it's like, hey, Ma, you want to listen to this thing that I've been making money off of for the past
No, it'd be more like, hey, Eric, what the hell is this? I'd be like, oh, back when I was a wee lad.
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
Okay, yeah, Jesus Christ. Back in my day.
Back in my day.
I'm gonna play the part of your mom, just for a real quick second. I haven't heard her speak or even know what she looks like, so this is my rendition. Hey, Eric. So what's this podcast thing you've been living off of?
So, you know how we all need to live. I mean, you know, it's kind of part of being a human being.
Understandable.
Really? So I did this thing back when I was, 17, all those years ago.
Your mom finds this like tomorrow when I post it.
No. As long as you don't send it to her.
I don't have any contact information for her yet.
Good. Please do not send it to anyone in my family. Family, if you're hearing this, I love you.
Family, if you're listening to this, if it's the Bowman side, I love you. If it's the Fuller side, I like the cookouts we have. No, I love you too.
Yeah, I think if anyone in my family found this, they'd just be straight up severely disappointed in me.
I feel like I've never had like a family member purely disappointed in me. Like, I've had moments where people have just been like, how are you still alive, you stupid idiot? But usually that's because of dumb luck or somehow I outsmarted stupid.
Wait, did you outsmart it or outstupid?
No, I'm playing both sides. I outstupided the smart stupid.
You outstupided the outsmarting?
Yes, I either planned for me being or doing something stupid and I knew it was going to happen, so I planned ahead of time, or I had a plan and then I stupid my way through it and it still worked somehow. Back to an earlier conversation, the music thing. I kind of do some producing for a buddy of mine because he likes to rap.
Yeah.
Shout out to Echo or Basement Productions, if those are a thing, or if you gave up, I wish you the best in whatever you're doing now. And also No Comfort. Shout out to you because you are a mad lad. But yeah, I don't know anything about audio editing. When I started doing this for my buddy, I was like, I got a microphone, and I got a pretty decent microphone. We can use it for whatever. And he's like, okay, cool. So I got it all set up, and I'm like, I don't know how to do any of this. Because the previous audio project I worked on was a podcast, but I was just a co-host. I did none of the recording, none of the editing. I helped a little bit with marketing, and it wasn't bad. It just never took off. forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah. But yeah, now I'm doing a podcast with you.
Yeah.
I'm editing it.
He's doing everything.
Yeah.
I'm sitting down and literally spewing shit from my mouth.
We're just memes at this point. There's no way. There's no plan. We have 2 monitors. One is our audio readout, and one is literally a list of 8, and I'll read them out to you in order. So
Don't read number 6.
don't read number 6.
Don't read number 6.
I'm gonna read number 6.
Don't read number 6.
Number 1 is the SCP dream from earlier. I was like, that's a pretty interesting thing. We can talk about that for a bit. The second thing was Eric writing songs,
Which I talked about 1.
Oh yeah, do we want to...
I have other.
We can jump back to that in a
They're
minute.
terrible.
We can jump back to that in a minute. 3, vape. You might remember that from that unfunny bit in the beginning when I asked Eric if he vapes, and he asked me if
I have some
vape.
funny stories.
About vaping?
Yeah.
Do
I
you
mean,
want-
not personally.
Well, yeah, but still, other people, it's fine. We just can't use real names. Remember that. So, Josephine and Geranda. Fake names.
Okay.
Stabby McStabberson.
Wait, why was Josephine the only real name you've actually used? Do you think Josephine is not a real name? What? I'm sorry if your name is Josephine, because apparently Ian thinks you don't exist.
No, fuck you, Josephine. You don't exist.
Oh, gee. Identity crisis.
Wake up, it's all a dream, Josephine. Yeah, do you want to talk about some funny vape stories?
Oh, yeah, so...
Yeah, go for it.
I doubt they'll ever hear this, but we'll call her Geraldine. So there's this girl named Geraldine. She goes to our school.
Okay.
To my school. We go to different schools.
When
I assume.
I don't go to school
La,
anymore.
la, la, la. You brag about it. I don't know why I said la la la, but...
La 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 la. Wait, that's copyrighted.
Oh! But, so... Jeez, first episode, we're already getting a copyright infringement.
YouTube, you don't pay attention to small YouTubers like me, right? Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But
your story
so...
about the VOP.
So there's this thing called the vape gang at our school, or what we called them, and they would sneak out during class and vape, and then they would come back smelling like terrible quality fruit punch.
They probably had some horrible coils in their vapes. Then.
Yeah, probably. But I remember one time she came into class asking, like, I wonder where I'm going to get a lab coat, because for one reason or another, I won't go into it, we had to dress up as what we thought our careers were going to be, and she said she was going to dress up as a doctor.
Did you bring a tombstone?
Shut up! No one's supposed to know I'm supposed to be dead by 30, but actually I'm going to be living under the false name of Gerald Fredericks.
Yeah, no one, except for everyone who just heard that, because I'm not cutting
Oopsies!
it out. Oopsie, did I do that?
We made a fuck you lucky. Anyway,
Lab coat.
So, the only people who had lab coats in our school was our chemistry teacher, but they were tie-dyed, rainbow.
The gay lab.
Yes, the gay lab. And she said...
You go to a Christian school, which makes that funnier for
So,
me.
she said, I don't know where I'm going to get a real lab coat, because I don't think doctors wear rainbow lab coats. And someone in my class said, well, I don't think they vape either, and she got really mad, and it was really funny.
I mean, if you want to hear about one of my...
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, my God. So, I go to a way smaller school than Eric. And everyone is pretty chill there. But for, to protect the innocent... well, they're not innocent. They're...
To protect the people.
Yeah.
To protect the world from devastation. So sorry about that.
No.
Don't copyright me.
Captain Planet. Oh, wait, that's not Captain Planet. Anyways. So, in our senior class, they kind of gave up on most of the kids and most of everyone. Yeah, so there was just like massive sections or lots of time where people would just go to the bathroom and just vape.
Nice.
And I have no first-hand experience with this. I heard this through some buddies that were there. The vice principal walked in, saw them blow a fat cloud out of their mouth, ripping that cotton. And he was like, so how's everything going? And just carried on a conversation and left. And by God, hold up 1 second. Money Zone time. Hi, Chuckle Fucks. Yeah, starting out strong. Welcome to the segment we would like to call Please Give Us Money, We're Starving, We Live in a Basement.
I haven't eaten in 12 days.
Oh, lucky, it's been 14 for me.
I'm eating my toenails.
Oh.
Does that count as food?
I don't know, I don't want to know. Anyways, this is where we needlessly whore and ask people to donate to our Patreon that doesn't exist. Or people sponsor us. Sponsor us. Raid Shadow Legends. Give us money. You give everyone money, please. Like, I just want some ice cream, dude.
I'll even play Raid Shadow Legends.
Audible, I already use you. I love you. You make me happy. Great Courses Plus, we're not educational, but goddamn, we'll promote your stuff.
I would like to learn. Maybe learn how to be smarter.
Actually, no, I've been using Great Courses Plus. To unlock the rest of that, you need to
sponsor.
Yeah, sponsor us, and I'll talk about all the cool things I've been learning using you and your services. Anyways, this
I'll make a website with Wix.
Oh, don't use Wix. No, I'm kidding. Wix, if you listen to this, I'm down to clown with you, I guess.
I'll make a website with Weebly.
Anyways, yeah, let's get back to the episode. I'm sorry. This is not a good bit. Goodbye. Anyways,
cut.
Back to my story. Yeah, so no one cared, and it was a beautiful thing to hear. One of the ones that I do have first-hand experience in is back when I first started driving, I had a truck. It was a 1999 Ford Ranger manual transmission. I love that truck. The engine seized up before we could sell it, like the day we were gonna sell it. But like, I want to say like 2-3 weeks after getting my license and being able to drive, I was driving around two buddies of mine, and there's a thing in my hometown called the Oxburger Fest, and the firehouse sells these Oxburgers, and they're delicious, and it's a big old thing. There's music and other stuff. I ran out of my truck. Literally not even like 200 feet away from where the Oxburgers are sold. So I can see my truck the entire time I go to pick up everyone's Oxburgers and get back to my truck. There were two buddies in the truck. They hotboxed the entire truck in less than a minute. And when I say hotbox, I mean there were police down the street, and you could not see in my window.
Nice.
It was... I was like, we're rolling down the windows, and I'm going 60 to get all of this out. All three windows were down, and it was just like, God damn it. Anyways, you had another story about vaping.
I don't know if you vape. If you do, that's really none of my business.
I can't. It's 21.
Oh.
Yeah.
But so... I don't because, one, as I said, I'm a good Christian boy.
Shut the fuck up.
Also, if I'm being completely honest, I do not have the money to fuel an addiction. I just started working, and honestly, I haven't even received my first paycheck. And I'm not even sure it's going to be that much, so better not get addicted now. Addicted now.
Before you say that, I have one addiction that I would like to admit to everyone. You, the podcast.
I thought you were going to say you. I'm like,
no,
that's kind of weird.
Cut the podcast off. Eric, I love you.
Whoa!
No, I have a fierce addiction to masturbation. Anyways.
What?
No, I'm joking. I just wanted to see your reaction, and when I show this to people, I want to hear their reaction, where probably about half an hour in, there's just a bit where I just say I have a...
No!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
Okay.
It's staying in.
So
You don't know how to edit. I do.
Okay, so... Anyway.
Yeah.
So... I'm fine if people vape. I mean, it's not really my business what you do with your lungs. I would not encourage it.
But yeah, it's your
I would
lungs.
even discourage it. Be like, hey, I mean, you probably shouldn't start that because, it's been proven to have negative side effects. But I really have no power over you.
It
and
doesn't
that
matter
sucks.
either way.
But...
Did you just say it sucks that I don't have power over you?
What? No.
Okay.
I'm like, it sucks if you do it. I can't really stop you because, I'm me and you're you. But, I mean...
You can't...
I if you do it at home, I can't stop you. I can say, hey, don't do it near me because it's gross and it tastes like Walmart fruit punch. But, I mean, I can't really stop you.
I mean, yeah.
And on that note, there was this person, and I was sitting in a class, and this person comes back from, blowing fat clouds. And
Chili dogs. I'm Sonic. Because apparently everyone who vapes sounds like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay. But so I was just sitting down, and he comes back smelling, as I said, like Walmart fruit punch. And apparently someone had told the school administration that he did this, that he was blowing fat clouds. And he was like, "Hey, bro, we'll call him
Throttle.
Sammy."
Sammy.
Sammy said to me, he said,
Slippery,
"Dude,
slimy,
I need you, can you hold on to my vape?" I'm like, "Can I what?" He's like, "Can you hold on to my vape? I'm going to go turn myself in." I'm like, "What?" He said, "I'm going to turn myself in so that I can get the reduced punishment from the school, and then once I'm done doing that, you can give that back." And I was like, huh.
Okay.
No!
Yeah, I was going to say, here's the thing, though.
Because they're going to say, where's your vape? And if I have it...
You're liable.
I'm liable!
Yeah. So I do want to, with the whole nicotine subject, I want to tell a story about the first time
You blew fat clouds!
No, actually, I don't do that a lot.
What?
I don't. I do it socially pretty much, and that's like one hit. No, the first time I did chewing tobacco. So this was 4 years ago. So yeah.
Oh, 2016.
Yeah, 2016.
Dang.
Back when the world was pure and Rickroll still meant something after we fucking did the impossible and Rickroll. Yeah, anyways, back to the story. Imagine this. A wee lad in 2016 I went to a party, and let's call the host's name Jeremy? Sure. Anyways, I was at Jeremy's party, and there was a bunch of people there, and they were doing chewing tobacco. I was like, whatever.
I'm cool. I do the chews.
No, I was at first I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And then 3 a.m. rolls around. I'm already really tired. And someone hands me the chew. I just think what's the harm? So I take a pinch and I swallow it. The one thing you're not supposed to do. And I did it. I sat in the corner of their garage barn area where we were all hanging out for a good 30-20 minutes, something like that, and I just sat in pain and discomfort as the chewing tobacco made its way through my stomach, and it was bad. It burnt. It tasted horrible. I did not throw up. I am not a pussy bitch. But, oh my god, I never did it since, and I'm never going to. I don't care if I did it wrong. I don't care about any of that. That was just such a bad experience. And it's just... that stuff puts you off. Like, if you do, like... I don't want to say an illegal thing. Like, it was ill-advised, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
If you do an ill-advised thing the wrong way...
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel good, or it hurts you physically... then it will put you off that real quick.
So what you're saying, if you want to get off like a coke addiction, just like have someone shoot you while you do it?
No. Well, I don't know. That probably doesn't work because Florida still exists and people get shot there on coke all the time. Florida, you know what you are. I don't think anyone needs to discuss.
Just float
what
away.
You are.
Float away, please.
Fly away. But yeah, no, if you, like, say you have, like, a very bad vaping problem. I know it used to be, like, a smoking addiction. Now it's, like, a vaping thing. Because millennials are cool and hip.
Millennials?
We're Gen Z.
I think.
I don't know. We're a generation. We talk like boomers and...
I think 95 to 2015?
That seems like a big gap, though. Anyways, yeah, what I'm saying is, like, if you have a bad vaping addiction, what you need to do is just take a shot of vape juice and you'll never want to vape again. I don't know if that's how it works, but I imagine it could.
It is. It's 95 to 2015.
Is Gen Z?
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, we're Gen Z.
Zoomers.
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 That's like what our children will call us. I don't know about you having children. I don't know if you want children or whatnot. I don't.
I mean,
fuck the children.
I'm
a non-sexual.
I am beep. I'm not going to tell you my age. That's weird.
You've already said it.
I did?
Yeah, you said it earlier. Do you want me to make a note of that?
Oh.
Do you want me to make a note of that?
Honestly, if they catch that, they deserve to know.
Alright.
But I'm not going to disclose it again.
Anyways.
I am beep age 4, because beep has 4 letters. I'm 4 years old. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow morning for breakfast, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of my life.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Where did that come from? We were just talking about vape.
No, you said I don't know if you want to have kids.
Oh, okay. I'm confused.
I go by the premise of if I do something stupid, it's not my problem. It's future Eric's problem.
See, I think we have different philosophies on that, though. Because I say I've not looked back on decisions I've made in my life and thought, man, I really wish I did that differently. I think, man, that was stupid as fuck. Well, what can I do now?
See, I do think about that.
I don't, because it just makes me sad.
Well, I don't think I've told anyone this, so, I'll tell it to everyone.
Hello, world!
In freshman year, I was a little stupid baby. And if it hasn't been apparent already, I not suffer really, I just...
Stop! Alright, back to your story.
So, if you haven't already can't tell, I have ADHD, and
what does ADHD stand for? Attention hyperactivity disorder.
I don't know that. All I know is that I have to take pills for it to focus in class.
Oh my god! I was hoping you were gonna make up some comedy thing. But you were like
ass, dick, hentai, dick.
AD.
HD.
Okay, no, let's see here. Anime depression, hentai addiction, or disaster.
Addiction. Addiction starts with a D.
I graduated.
But anyway, I not suffer. I have ADHD.
Yeah, because you don't suffer.
Not from ADHD in other ways. But so, freshman year, I didn't do well in math. Freshman year English was sick. I don't know if you care about me saying your name, Mr. Ulrich, but you're sick. I hope you never hear this, because this is really embarrassing for the both of us. Anyway, Mr. Ulrich, you're sick. My theology teacher was okay. Yeah, because I go to Catholic school. Don't hate me, because I'm not beautiful, but I mean, just don't hate me, because I'm kind of sensitive. But
you are very sensitive to, like, critiques over anything.
Yeah. Anyway, that's besides the point.
Don't make fun of Eric. Make fun of me. I have thick enough skin where I can take it.
Yikes. Okay.
Eric's a soft boy.
Yeah. Anyway, so... Algebra 1. So I almost failed it in the 8th grade, because I faked that I was smarter than I was. Then freshman year rolled around, and I was supposed to learn all this stuff, and I didn't. And the whole reason I think I failed my second semester was because we had to do these notes every week, and they were worth like 20 points or something, and I just didn't do them.
Yeah, we had the same thing when I went through like algebra.
And it was, terrible because I didn't do them, and I probably should have. And then there was history, and I hate that teacher. I hate that teacher. I won't disclose her name because I don't want people, showing up to her house or whatever. But Mrs. Shenanigans.
We're gonna amass a mass squad of people to harass this lady on a podcast.
It was her first year teaching.
Oh, that
and
explains
she
a
did
lot.
No, she's still a bad teacher in my eyes. I don't like her.
That's fair.
She was very unhelpful. Very unhelpful. She would argue with other students about whether women's basketball was a sport instead of answering my questions about world history. And second semester...
That's really stupid.
I turned in one assignment out of 25.
Let me just answer that question for her real quick. No, it's not a sport. I'm sorry. No, it's a sport. I just want the shock value. Give me your booze.
But so and I thought my exam would take care of it.
No.
But it didn't.
Yikes.
And so sophomore year, it seems so long ago.
Dang.
But sophomore year, I had to make up Algebra 1 semester 2. And I had to take it with freshmen.
Ooh.
Which was terrible because the class below me is just terrible.
I think that's for everyone.
I hate about 99% of the kids. And the 1%, they're like, they're decent.
Yeah.
But, again, I hope you don't hear this because, you were a great teacher, Mr. Hart. But, I cheated on every single one of the tests and exams. And I hope my parents don't hear this either.
Oh, God. Imagine.
But you let us use our computers for notes. I mean...
Oh, yeah. What do you expect, bud?
But still, thank you for being an awesome teacher and letting me pass algebra. Thank God.
So, along the same lines of cheating, and then after that I have one about Spanish, which is really funny. But, along with the same lines of cheating, the way me and Eric met is through the Wilson Talent Center, which is like a...
better than school program where you can get to learn actual life skill for job.
Yeah, it's what's it? It's like a trade school, but you can apply in like high school and it's free.
Mm-hmm.
I went for cybersecurity for 2 years, my junior and senior year, and in the cybersecurity one, we have a inept human being in charge. Let's call him Mr. Computers, even though he doesn't know how to work them.
Yikes.
Yeah. The reason I signed up for this class is because the person who was supposed to teach it, like the main person who was supposed to teach it, moved the year I was going to go. Like, he had tons of experience. everyone loved this guy to death. He was just high appraisal from everyone. And like the 2 times I've seen him, he was just so focusing on like what the students are doing, how to help them. And then he moved back to working for Amazon because it was making him more money, and he had a child on the way. So I don't blame him. But his replacement was not like suited for anything. And I don't want to blame you, but you just, Mr. Computer, you just didn't follow through with anything. Like, you essentially gave us an online class, which was supposed to be a hands-on, working with computers, working with code class. You gave us essentially a true or false question to fucking pass. So I say with no heavy heart that I cheated through most of this first year and all of the second year. Like, you didn't check in on me, and I just did it, and you didn't care, and I'm thankful for that. I do have a story about Spanish, though, which is way funner. I failed Spanish 1 3 times. If that sounds like a lot, it is. The first time, it was an actual classroom. I just didn't do well. I'm not very good with my first language, which is English, so learning more isn't good. I can't comprehend it. I've been trying to learn Swedish, but it's a really fun language. And I've been getting better at it, but I was just not good at learning languages. I'm still not. I failed it the first time in class. I failed it the second time on an online class, which, how do you do that? Here's how. They don't let you cheat, because I had to do it in the library, and they could see everything. The third time, I tried my best, and I did my best, and I succeeded. I passed, but there was a little bit of false truth in there. I tried. Rest assured, I tried, but it
yeah.
Anyways, the other thing about Spanish is, I don't know if other people think this. Well, I know a lot of other people think this. Everyone thinks my Spanish teacher is hot. And it's hilarious because they openly hit on her in class.
Oh, I have a story about that.
Oh, go for it.
All right, we'll continue with yours.
Oh
and
no,
go
it was
right.
just it was just that everyone is very open about, like, God damn, the Spanish teacher's hot. Yada 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 yada. It's like, why?
So
I don't get it.
Sadly, I will not be using his real name because.
That's fine.
So, people will know who I'm talking about. But
what people? You're not showing this thing.
Oh yeah, true. Haha.
Stop being a child.
So,
this is a serious podcast.
we'll call him. Oh no, I was about to say his real name.
I could have beeped it out.
We'll call him Navy.
Navy?
But
Mr. Navy?
Yes, Mr. Navy. But
is it because he was full of semen?
That's weird. And no.
Is it because
he was a real, like, you know when, like, they show on TV shows like the Country Bumpkin and, like, they talk like this and
Southern, like, are we talking Country Bumpkin?
Yes.
Like suspenders,
like
overalls,
like
no
Beverly
shirt?
Hillbillies.
Oh.
He was like that, even though I assumed he had lived in Michigan his entire life. He called everyone in this accent brother.
Oh.
He said, "Hey brother, can I borrow a pencil?"
This was a teacher?
Oh no, this was a student.
Okay.
This is where I'm getting.
Okay, I was gonna say this seems like a very
the world
weird...
history teacher I had, you know, the one who would argue with students about women's basketball. Apparently, he found her extremely attractive.
Oh, all right.
And he would openly hit on her in class. And, you know, we had, during February, we had Valentine's decorations, just, you know, simple ones on, like, walls and stuff. And he wrote XOXO, the teacher's name, on all of them, so they all had to be taken down.
That's...
It gets better.
Oh, no.
He asked her out to homecoming, our winter dance, and even though he wasn't eligible as a freshman, he asked her to prom. And in class, I was there that day, he tried to send her shirtless pictures of himself.
My only question for, like, people who hit on students or students that hit on teachers, why not wait till you're graduated? Because here's the thing. Once you're graduated, you have no contact with them whatsoever. Then, if you actually try to pursue a relationship, you can work around, like, an actual schedule.
I'm a student thing?
Yeah, the whole really just weird stigmata of, like, I'm a student, this is a teacher. I really want... No. Okay, we're not kinky shaming anyone. If you like that, do you. But don't actually be a student and a teacher.
That's weird. And illegal.
Is it illegal?
Well, I mean, I think so.
If they're 18,
I think in a school setting, like, as I think, like, it's against teacher law or something.
Like the teaching code of conduct?
Yeah.
Oh,
because I think it's, like, legal if, like, you're 18, but, like, it's not legal because it's, like, teachers.
Rest assured, there's big air quotes around legal.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, let's stop talking about teachers and students because this bit has gone on for, like, way too long. Where did we leave off? We left off on vape.
Big U-core.
Oh, yeah.
Unicore.
If things go right, we might have a giant inflatable water fountain unicorn with me and Eric as our cover art. If not, it'll probably just be something stupid that I throw together.
I can photo edit. That's one of the cool. That's one of
you can photo edit.
That's one of the actual, like, things that I learned, like, that has somewhat of a purpose at the school that I go to.
Nice.
I mean, it was a terrible class, but
you know how to do it.
Yes,
I can do audio. Okay, this
actually,
is probably not good podcasting. If you have a story, go for it though.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just gonna say, in this photo editing class, our teacher. Sorry. You're boring. You're really boring. If you listen to this on the off chance you find this, you're really boring. Step up your game.
Step up your game, son.
I made all these dumb pictures. Like, I took, like, a picture of a koala and made him hold a sword. I took a picture of a baby and made him hold a spear. And then this was an actual assignment. We had to transfer a goat to a landscape for, like, it was some dumb company graphic, but I made my own version.
Where the goat was holding a Glock 19.
No, it gets a little weird. And, like,
sorry.
I go to a religious school, so this was, like, kind of taboo.
So, devil goat. Satan goats! Yes!
So, I made it, like, all black and red and had, like, a red hue, and then I wrote in wingdings on it, this isn't satanic. And my teacher walked up behind me, he's like, no, you can't do that, Eric. I'm like, look, it says this isn't satanic. I explicitly say that it isn't. He's like, no, I don't care. And, like, because it was school, I didn't think he would go through my drive, but he deleted all my pictures of, like, the koala, the baby, all of them. Koala. And I'm still upset about that to this day. Anyway.
The blada. The battle koala.
Koala?
The koala.
It sounds like a dumb Pokemon.
Go, Blada. Use sword. Holy shit,
you decapitated Pikachu.
You run Pikachu through with your sword and whisper in his ear, for the Holy Land. Koala. What did I say? Koala?
Bulala?
Yeah, Battle Koala. Bulala is actually a crusader for the Knights Templar.
Don't sue us, Knights Templar.
Original character, do not steal.
Okay. I have a little bit about that.
Yo.
So, you know, I was talking with my English teacher. If you remember his name from before, kudos to you. If not, I mean...
just, like...
whatever.
Yeah.
But, so, he's a great guy. Like, that's the cool thing that I like about cool teachers, that, like, you can talk to them as actual people.
Yeah.
And I was just talking to him, and I have it saved somewhere, like the conversation we had. And we were just talking, probably about Sonic or something. But
speeding around at the speed of sound. Oh, cocaine fuels me!
But we hit the top, like the small topic, and like it was as we were both leaving, so it wasn't anything too deep.
Yeah.
But we were talking about Sonic OCs.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Especially, we were talking about how Sonic Forces is a bad game. Do not at me. Sonic Forces is bad.
You know
Bad.
what we need to do now?
Play Sonic Forces?
Yes.
It's a bad game.
I know it's a bad game.
I hate it. But he just out of the blue is like, yeah, this is my Sonic OC. Oh, Weed Boy 69, please do not steal.
You said that's a teacher?
He said that to me!
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And like I said, it was just out of the blue when we were talking about it. I'm like, what did you say? He's like, I'm not repeating it. I'm like, okay, well then I'm writing it down.
I want to shake this man's hand. I just want to give him a firm shake and be like, God, you are a blessing to this earth.
He is.
Holy shit, that's beautiful.
Because I'm the head of a club at our school.
The Sonic OC Club?
No, it's called the Tabletop Gaming Club. We play board games and stuff, play video games occasionally. Yeah. We have like Smash tournaments. And he participates.
Oh, dude, that's
participates.
Awesome.
And he's not bad. He talks about playing God of War with his wife.
Okay, this man is just awesome.
He's just a legend.
Okay, if this podcast goes anywhere, we need him on to like guest star on this.
I don't know if he'll ever do it.
Oh my god, I want him to.
As soon as I graduate, I'll sure as hell ask him.
I was gonna say, we get him and his wife, and we just see what happens.
No, he's awesome. He's funny too. He has this thing up in his classroom, and it's a board with a whole bunch of note cards on it. And they're quotes from students.
Oh, like not the yearbook quotes where they're like, oh, it has to be this or it has to be
like things said by students in class.
So it's just like...
I have two on there. One of them is, I will stand for chairs because they cannot stand for themselves.
Truly a speaker of the people.
And the other one is, I was talking instead of doing my work. And I was just talking, I'm like, yeah, there's all these things about, like, you only use 10% of your brain. And he was walking by and he said, and if you unlock the other 90%, you can make a bad movie about it.
Oh my god, what was that movie called?
I don't know. There was one.
Okay, there is one, and it's so unbelievably stupid. I don't remember a lot about it. Me and Post... Say the name of the movie right now. I'm going to give you some silence.
Lucy.
That's probably long enough to do that. Anyways, I had Morgan Freeman and...
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah! I don't know what it's called, but essentially the end of the movie, spoiler alert for a movie that's like 18 years old at this point or something. Wow. Yeah, it's an older movie.
It's illegal.
Anyways, essentially the ending of it is this girl is on so much brain unlucky drug that she melts into goo and then essentially becomes God.
What?
Yeah. It's so stupid. It's just... First of all, humans do use a lot of their brain. I think, we don't use it all at one time, obviously.
That'd be stupid.
Yeah, that's just wasting energy, and our bodies are built to be at least somewhat efficient. But we have different parts activated, and all of them are used unless you have some disability or something like that. But essentially, this girl keisters a bunch of drugs, I think, and then the capsules break. And she absorbs all of it into her bloodstream, and then it follows her throughout the hours afterwards, where she starts gaining really strong psychic abilities, and then she melts into a puddle and becomes God. And Morgan Freeman's there for some reason.
Okay, so I don't care if you like South Park. I think it's funny at times. Sometimes I think it goes a little overboard, But I go by the same rule they do. Either everything can be made fun of or nothing, because comedy is subjective.
Yeah, you hear that, vegetables in the hospital? I love you. I'm not gonna eat you or boil you yet. Anyways, continue.
But there's this little thing, and I think it's like the Stick of Truth special.
Oh, that's such a good game.
They're like, Morgan Freeman, why are you here? He goes, because every time I come to explain something, I get a freckle. And he points and like a little freckle pops up, and I think that's one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen.
It's so beautiful. Morgan Freeman.
If you ever listen to this, please come to my birthday party.
Morgan Freeman, if you ever just hear this, just contact me.
Drop a like.
Yeah. Subscribe, follow, and share with your friends, even though you don't have any, because you're listening to this podcast.
Wait, but I'm listening to this podcast.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Anyways, Morgan Freeman, if you ever hear this by some miracle of God or you,
aren't they the same person?
Depending on the source material. But if you ever hear this, just get in contact with me, leave me a voicemail, and I don't care what you say. Just like, you could cuss me out for all I swear, and I will fall asleep to your buttery voice. Yeah. Morgan Freeman.
I'll make it my ringtone.
Morgan Freeman saying "fuck" is the best thing.
Fuck.
No, that's not Morgan Freeman. That's like a country bumpkin. Fuck. You cousin fucker. All right, let's jump to a different bit.
Money Zone.
Hey Eric.
No, don't read that.
Hey Eric.
No.
Put your dick
No.
away. Eric.
No.
Eric.
No. Nope. No, la la la. Don't listen to him.
Okay, this is bad podcasting. Let's see. We did vape. We did big unicorn. Eric, put your dick away.
No.
Okay. Let's talk about people we met on the internet.
Okay.
So there was this random guy I met on the internet, and he asked for pics of my feet, and I made $50. Next topic. That didn't happen, by the way.
Okay.
That never happened. I'm.
That's weird. I mean, not to kink shame anybody, but that's kind of weird. Just a little bit.
Here's the thing, though. I actually don't have feet. I'm a quadriplegic.
Huh. That's odd.
I'm like the Terminator. They just kind of.
So, I mean, I haven't made actual friends on the internet because I'm socially awkward, and whenever somebody adds me on any game that I play, I just
don't talk to them.
Yeah, I'm like, haha, that was fun. Nice to see you're online. It'd be weird if I joined you. Oh.
So you're just like a social oddball.
Yeah, so I have 13 friends on Overwatch, and I play with 4 of them. So I just have 9 people on my friends list that just kind of sit there. I'm like, oh, cool.
They just vibing on your friends list.
Yeah, you're online. Cool.
Good for you. Don't want to talk to you. Good for you.
well, it's not that I don't want to. I'm just, I'm weird a lot of the times. All the time.
Don't lie.
But, okay. Wait, what do you mean? I said all the time.
I know, that's what I was saying.
Okay. But, I know there are... What the
No, go for it.
But, so... it's always fun when you meet, people online in games. And, my favorite is when they call me, racial obscenities, and, they don't even apply to me. Well, I don't love that, but it's kind of funny. Because they're like, you... I'm not going to say it because, if you haven't...
Yeah, if you don't know what
he's doing... If you can't tell that I'm white...
Yeah, I was going to say, we are both very pasty individuals, and neither of us have friends that can give us a pass. Well, I might.
But yeah. I know they won't.
Anyways, also, that's just kind of a bad thing to say on a podcast like episode 1.
Yeah, or at all, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, PewDiePie did it.
Okay, yeah, but it's not like he meant to.
Well, yeah, it's also PewDiePie, though.
Yeah.
We literally have 0 subscribers. Look at the counter right there. It says 0. Not even my mother subscribed. That's how horrible this is.
My mom wouldn't subscribe to my YouTube channel. She'd be like, "Ha, you're lame."
Get good scrub.
Get good scrub.
Oh, get in a game with your mom and she 360 no scopes you. Just your mom's teabagging your dead corpse.
Correct.
Your mom starts flossing over your body. Oh my god.
I always love it when I do like some stupid shenanigans on a game and people like actually follow, because I know. So if you don't know what guagua is, spelled GWA space GWA, in case you want to look it up.
I don't know what it is.
Oh wait, you haven't?
No.
Let me find it real quick.
What game is that for?
It's not. It's a meme.
Oh my god, guagua?
Guagua, GWA. No thanks. I do not want to say. No, not the. That's. I don't want to copyright. That's the metal by Tenacious D.
Alright.
Guagua.
Guagua, okay.
Alright.
Let's listen.
Oh, wait, no, I have to. No, go away. I apparently have to do this. Okay, ready?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, it's just a cat.
It's a fat cat, and it says Guagua. And I love doing this, so I would play a game like Valorant, let's say, and you get in, and I'm playing with a buddy of mine. Shout out to you. Not gonna name you, but shout out to you.
Say their gaming tag or something.
Digimon Soul. Go subscribe to him on YouTube. Soul Tracer.
Soul Tracer? Oh my god. Finish your story about
Alright,
I
so
have one about
we would just get in a game and I'd press the push to talk and like I'd stay silent for a few seconds and then and other people would join in and it's hilarious. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say yesterday I was up really. Oh my god, you're drinking your energy drink like a Brit. You dirty British boy. Anyways,
I don't look like Siggy, mate.
I don't have a Siggy.
I don't smoke.
Well, yeah, we talked about
I smoke Jesus.
You smoke that good G. You're a J. I forgot how Jesus is spelled.
J-G.
No. I was playing with some buddies the other day, and it was me and 3 others in R6, and we were playing casual, and like the second game we got into, we got put in with this god, gamertag Spicy Noodle Zone. Holy crap, he carried us. I think it was like the score after the first round, because we had a random, and then he left, and then we got Spicy Noodle Zone. So I think it was like 2-0, and we won. Spicy Noodle Zone carried us. Like, I was the highest level out of anyone on our team, I think, because Spicy Noodle Zone was like level 65. I'm level 72. I just meme. I don't know how I got to that level. And then we had a level 22, a level 6, and then like a level 10. So a whole bunch of memers just vibing, and then Spicy carried us. And we tried to find his YouTube channel, Spicy Noodle. If you find this, I want to be your friend. Sign my yearbook.
I want to be your friend.
Shut up, you weren't there.
I want to be your friend.
It's okay. No.
We should put our Discords at the end. They can contact us.
No, because I actually have him on Uplay.
I mean podcast.
Do you want to put your Discord on the podcast?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
We'll like do it at the end or something.
Oh, we're playing this on YouTube. We'll put it in the comments section.
Yeah.
Check down below. Click the link.
Check the video description for my Discord.
God, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
No, that's always fun to say whenever somebody's like, I hate you. I'm like, haha, not more than I hate myself. And it just makes them uncomfortable. And it's funny for me.
See, I don't actually hate... I hate, like, one person. No, it's not you.
Oh.
Hating is just too much energy. I will strongly dislike or try to avoid people, but
yes.
If I talk to you, it's a good indication that I don't think you're a bad person. Which is why I've been talking to our lovely listeners and not Eric this entire time.
Oh, talking about that. So, I've told you about this, Ian.
Tell our lovely listeners.
So, this whole pandemic thing is kind of wacky.
Tabacky.
Yeah, wacky tabacky. But so, I am a very angry person.
Oh yeah.
And I'm because I'm socially awkward and weird. I am little to never open about that anger. I'll just be hold it up inside until I
rage. Just seething with the dark energy.
I kind of I've been told I have a resting bitch face or bastard face, whatever you want to call it.
I have resting bitch face.
Just angry.
These masks have been so good because no one sees my resting bitch face. It's beautiful. Anyways, go ahead.
So there are a lot of people at my school who are, because I go to a private school, don't hate, we have to pay. And, that means we have a lot of preppy kids, and I hate it.
No one, I speak for everyone, or I hope I speak for everyone. If there are probably cool preppy kids, like relaxed ones that aren't like, I come from money.
No, yeah. But, a lot of the ones that are at my school are just terrible.
If you are a prep kid, we do not discourage you from listening. And if you are like very snooty, why are you listening to this? This is like backwoods podcast. No one listens.
Get her done.
Get her done. My name's Larry the Cable Guy. I smoke. What's the
I don't know.
tummy
crack?
No, what's the thing he does? It's
Tums?
No, is it Tums?
I don't know. You touched your stomach, so it's like Tums.
He sells like some heartburn medication. Prilosec.
and just like for example, I was in one class.
Yeah, go.
And if you're hearing this, I don't like you at all. I've never liked you. You're terrible.
I've never seen you.
There was this girl, and we were in this class.
You just yelled at the microphone. Like, you put all your hatred towards that microphone.
I'm sorry. I don't hate you.
It's okay,
I don't like the person. I heavily dislike this person.
It's okay, Mickey the Mike.
You named it? That's awesome.
I just came up with it.
But so, they were like talking about test scores, and she got like a 97 and he got like an 83. Yeah. She said, I guess that makes me smarter than you. And I said, no, really, that just means you're better at regurgitating information onto paper.
Oh yeah.
And she got mad at me. I'm like, no, screw you.
Here's the thing though. We weren't recording this when I said this. I either out-stupid smart me or outsmart stupid me. And it's a beautiful thing because I can have like a really good plan of like what I want to do and how I want to edit something or do something like that, and then I just stupid my way through it and it works. I don't know how. Or I can have no plan and then I literally just spew out random information that I have in my brain. Like, I think it's 400,000 bananas. If you eat it in 10 minutes, it will kill you from radiation poisoning.
That's great.
I heard it somewhere, and then I ran the numbers myself, and it actually, like, for someone, I think, someone in my build would definitely die of radiation poisoning. But yeah, my brain doesn't like working coherently, and it's beautiful, because it comes out with just, like, random things, like the dream I had. God, why? Anyways, we're probably getting a little long in the podcast, so
you want me to finish my story and then we'll.
Go.
All right, so and I'm a very angry person and I don't like a lot of people at school. So what I will do is I will just kind of shove my anger and passive aggressiveness on them. But because of the whole lockdown thing, I wasn't seeing them. The only people I had in contact with were my family members. I have a few brothers. I will not give their names, and I have my parents. And, I love my family. I don't always like them, but, I love them.
Yeah.
So I would never want to shove that on them.
Yeah.
And so I would get on to play a game with my friends and be like, oh, hi. I'd be like, oh, fuck you. I didn't do anything. I'm sorry. I really am, but fuck you. And, I didn't mean it. I just had, like, all this pent up, just, like, passive aggressiveness, and I didn't know what to do with it. So, yeah. If that ever happened to you from me, I am deeply sorry. Unless you deserved it, then I'm not.
That's a very broad category. Yeah, with that seething ball of white hot passive aggressiveness at the end of the podcast, this has been episode 1, season 1, podcast 1, day 1. Yeah, this has been the Tilted Tile with Ean and Eric.
Deuces.
Thank you to Mage for the use of our intro song. It's their song Socially Deprived by Mage. Look them up on YouTube. Really good guys. Bye.
Deuces.
Also, thank you to Mage for our outro, which is Hootenanny by Mage on YouTube.
This is a song that you can jam out to. This is an album I hope is alright. This is a tune that you can jam out to. So go get your friends, but you have none, that's fine. Come on, have some fun. Come on, everyone. Come on, everybody, and sing with me. And we'll have a nice hootenanny.